Well, good morning. Welcome to Adventures with Richard Fox. You know, I just like sharing my adventures so that people can maybe travel along and see what there is and sit there in their own living room and enjoy. Some people just can't get out and see the sights, and I am blessed that I can. So today we're traveling from Cuba. I always thought that was Cuba, Missouri to still towards St. Louis. We're probably stopping some caverns on the way today, and I think it'll be another awesome day. So if you're ready, let's get started. We are just running down the Route 66 Country Road. That's a song I should play today too, huh? Country Roads. Oh, I don't know if you saw the sign. So, Meramec Caverns, 17 miles. That's gonna be, I don't know if that'll be our first stop, but that'll be one of our big stops for the day. Okay, this is one of those shots where I had to go turn around because I just thought it was kind of cute. It's a takeoff on the burl shave signs. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the way. It is the way. Kind of cute. Okay. This is kind of water tower that I like. Not water, but bourbon. Yeah. Well, sometimes you just decide you want to like turn around or whatever. You get off on the wrong road.
Turn right on Old Springfield Road.
And then you just find the most enjoyable places. This is a dirt road, but man, look at the houses along here. They're beautiful. Great big houses. I know you can't see it all in the camera. It's just a beautiful area. I always think that it might be nice to own a great big house in the middle of a piece of property like that. But then, I don't know. Well, a lot of house cleaning and keeping up and mowing the lawn. Oh well. But here I am on some dirt road, and both my GPSs are heading me back to downtown Bourbon. Okay, here we come into Bourbon, Missouri. Speed limit's 20 miles an hour. That's kind of rare. That's a little lower than most. Most are like 25, but that's okay. I'm not in a hurry.
After 1,000 feet, turn left onto East Pine Street.
Yes, ma'am. She tells me where to go all the time. And keeps me on the old road, Route 66. Police Department. Huh. Well, that's about it. Not a very big town.
Gunpowder room. We've got a sign for this room over on the back wall. Back during the Civil War, there was a group of Union soldiers who came down here to make gunpowder from the potassium nitrate found on the hay floor. saltpeter, and it's just a fancy way of saying crystallized fat food. That kind of gross, but it does work well as gunpowder. Up in St. Louis, there was a Confederate general who learned of the Union camp here, and he hired a group called the Quantrill Raiders to drive them out. Coming in with the Quantrill Raiders, there were two teenagers named Frank and Jesse James, and they'll be important a little later on tour. For now, do any of you know what this is? That is correct. It's a pendulum. More specifically, this is a replica of Foucault's free-swinging pendulum. The purpose of these is to measure the rotation of the Earth over a 24-hour period. This pendulum we have is a project left over from a high school science fair we hosted in 1956. The boys who made it made two mistakes. Their first mistake was with this hook. They made it out of cast iron, which isn't very durable, and rusted very quickly in the damp cave environment. And their other mistake was with the ball itself. These are supposed to be around 1,000 pounds and made of solid lead, but ours is barely 98 pounds and made of steel. Because of those mistakes, this pendulum is fairly unique. It's the only one underground in a cave, but it is also the only one out of the 16 in the world that does not actually work. Ours just swings back and forth for about 2 hours before coming to a stop, and that makes it completely useless.
They take 50 people on each tour every 15 minutes. So there's a lot of people that go through this place. And there's a lot of lights. So it's very lit up.
And that pole's actually the reason we no longer host events as well. 1986, 3 boys broke off from a prom. They tried to do pull-ups on it, and the entire top broke off. Yeah,
This is called the wine table. It's a 3-legged table, and up on the top are bottles of wine and glasses of wine. There's only 2 such things similar to this in the world. One is here, one's in Sicily, Italy. I counted 60 stairs coming up. So I guess there's 60 going back down. Whew.
Second gift
They said there could only be one name for this stalactite because it's so long and sharp. It's called the mother-in-law tongue.
.115 miles long, give or take. It's about 25 to 30 feet deep at the deepest parts, and of course it's down the middle. It doesn't count if you're standing on a rock or in a hole or something like that. Now this metal building that y'all see over here on the right, we built onto our main building there because we used to house all the tour guides there in the 1950s. We used to bus them down from St. Louis. They'd sleep there for about 3 or 4 months, and we'd bus them right back. Obviously, we don't do that anymore, but now that building holds all of our merchandise, all our t-shirts, hoodies, postcards, coffee mugs, stuff like that. In the back part of that building, in order to get in there, you gotta pull down one of those attic type steps that people have. You know, the ones that Clark Griswold fell through on Christmas Vacation. So, needless to say, I stay out of there.
20-minute boat tour on the Meramec River.
Tour, and you're in our theater room, the last room where you're sitting down watching a little show. It's where you are outside is you are 30 feet up and 20 feet back inside these limestone bluffs over here on the right. Sort of a backstage pass, pun intended.
Okay, well, there's a little story here about Jesse James that I heard, but I didn't get it recorded while I was in the Meramec Caverns. But Jesse James, the James brothers, him and his brother, hid out there after robbing stagecoaches, and that metal box there was found in the cavern, along with those are gun barrels sitting there, and those were found in the cavern, and proof that the James brothers actually were in there. And they were found to be in there, and the law people decided that they were going to wait until they ran out of food and come out. So there was $1,200 in that box, which is like $250,000 now. And they jumped in the river and knew that the river went out another entrance. And they went out that entrance and disappeared. Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool.
Sure thing. The Red Cedar Inn is a historic 1934 roadhouse in Pacific, Missouri, built from logs from the owner's farm. It's now a museum and visitor center, open Wednesday to Saturday 10 a.m. minus 4 p.m. and Sunday noon 4 p.m.
Well, world famous Cracker Barrel. And cornbread. And I haven't tried this one yet. Ooh, look at this. This is called campfire chicken. They cook it like all day long in the aluminum foil. And it's got veggies and corn. Woo-hoo. Okay, it's a Cracker Barrel night. I'll be staying in the parking lot. Well, today went from Cuba to Fenton in Missouri, but stopped at the Caverns, took a boat ride, and just had a good day at the Cracker Barrel in Fenton. Went in and had a nice dinner. It's still 90 degrees out, so hopefully it'll start cooling down a bit. There's another RV over there, and I'm over here. I don't know if more will come in tonight, but that's about it. So I want to just say, hey, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. As always, if you like it, click like. If you love it, click subscribe. And if you super love it, have your friends like it and subscribe. I appreciate it. Have an amazing day. God bless.